ingredients ready to go, but first I'm going to show you how to break down this poblano pepper. I love poblano because it brings this really delicious peppery flavor to the rice, but without adding any heat. And this technique you can use with bell peppers, really any pepper you like. So first, I'm going to chop off the top, just like this. And then you can see inside, this is the pith and all of the seeds. I want to get rid of the pith because it's very bitter, and the seeds in a very mild pepper like a poblano, they don't really bring anything, so I'm going to get rid of those as well. All right, well, there are the seeds. And remember, with hotter peppers, you want to be careful of the seeds because they pack a lot of heat. So now I'm just going to go straight through. And all of this white part, this is the pith, so I'm just going to very carefully cut this off. Great. So now I'm going to chop up my poblano just into some really nice 1/4-inch pieces. I want to be able to taste them in the rice, but I don't want them to be very rough. They should cook evenly. Great. So I'm now going to get my rice going. I have all of my ingredients ready to go to make my Mexican red rice. So first things first, I'm going to turn on my heat and add a little bit of oil. And then I'm going to add my onion. A big pinch of salt just to season it. Some pepper. And then it's that technique I mentioned before. I'm adding my rice now. I'm gonna stir it, just coating all of it in the oil with the onions. And I'm going to saute the rice until the onions start sweating. And this will bring out a really lovely toasty, nutty flavor in the rice. Next, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. I'm gonna let that get nice and golden brown. It's already so fragrant. And then I'm going to add my tomato puree, and this is what makes the rice red. It also adds a really delicious flavor. And then I'm gonna add my broth. I'm going to stir this just until everything's incorporated. Next, I'm gonna add my poblano and my carrots. And then finally, frozen peas. I am adding these at the very end because peas are really delicate and they cook very quickly. So I'm adding them in frozen. I have not cooked these at all. My rice is boiling. So I'm going to cover this and turn it to a simmer and let it cook until it's done. And the rice looks just about done. And I'm gonna add my cilantro and then give it just a really quick stir to make sure it's incorporated. All right, well, I'm gonna give this a taste just to make sure the rice is done and to see if I need to season it. That's really tasty. The rice is really nice. Still has a little bit of a toothsome to it, but it's really creamy, so this is absolutely delicious. My last dish for taco night is done, so when we come back, I'm gonna